everyone, it's Louisa, and in today's video I have a very exciting Disney/Universal trip announcement that you do not want to miss. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. And if you're new here, hi! My name is Louisa, and I'm just a girl who is trying to incorporate her childhood loves and hobbies into her adult lifestyle. And one of those hobbies and loves is Disney. So today is super exciting. I have a trip announcement, and yes, but I'm actually gonna go into the story of this trip and how it got to this point, because I did not predict that it would get to this point. So we're gonna talk about how this trip came to be. So at the end of last year, I did some journaling and some prompts about my 2022 and what I wanted to do going forward. And I wrote under the question, what are my priorities next year? I wrote, go on a solo vacation at some point. And then looking back on a further question, it says, do I need a break? And I said, part of me says yes, because the last time I went somewhere on vacation was Missouri in June of 2022. And it says, I feel like I owe myself a solo vacay. So it's been on my brain that I want to take myself on a solo vacation. The last time I went on a solo vacation was July of 2021 when I went to a Disney World, but then that ended up turning into a work trip because I was working a national dance competition. So what started as, yes, this is a solo trip, ended up being a work trip. And so, I mean, it was a solo trip, but it ended up being work and super stressful. So, And so I didn't really have a preference of where to go, and so I started thinking about when would be a good time for me to take a trip. And so I, at the end of February, decided to consult an expert when it comes to deciding where to go for solo vacations, Tik Tok. I found this Tik Tok filter because I didn't really have a preference on where I went. I didn't really have a plan or a goal, and so I will insert the clip of Tik Tok telling me where to go in the United States for a solo vacation. All right, this is where I'm going to take my first solo vacation since June, July of 2021. All right, so Georgia was the place. I was like, okay, Atlanta's a really cool city. I'll head there. And I started looking at Airbnbs and places to stay and flights, and I figured out that the best time for me to go would be after the studio I work for's recital and our last week of classes. So that way I could have some nice time to myself, and I requested the days off of work. As we started to get closer and closer to this trip starting to come up, I was like, do I really want to go to Atlanta? Like, I had no big plans. I knew it was a really cool place, like, no offense to anybody in Georgia or any place. But I was just like, do I really want to spend money on that? Like, is that really going to be relaxing? I don't know. I just started to have doubts and was like, okay, what should I do for a solo vacation? And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, there's a place I haven't gone yet, and that place is called Disneyland. And so I decided to look into ticket prices and decided to look into changing my flights, and lo and behold, it just magically worked. I could get tickets on the days that I had requested off. It was pretty easy to change my flights, and yeah, so this is my trip announcement. I am going to Disneyland for the first time. Yay! I'm so excited. I lived in Disney World, did the Disney College program. I have been to Disney World so many times. I love Disney World, but I have seen the world. I want to go to the OG land, and I'm going to the OG Disneyland. I'm so excited, and I will be doing a few other things, so let me give you guys the trip details. So I'm going to be flying out on Friday, May 12th, and then I will probably hang out that day at Downtown Disney. I don't have any tickets or anything for that day. Saturday, May 13th, I will be going to Disneyland. I have a whole day planned out, or actually, I take that back. I have a whole day devoted to Disneyland. And on Sunday, May 14th, I will be going to Disney California Adventure. So I will be seeing both of the parks that are in California, both of the Disney parks, and have a whole day dedicated to that park. On Monday, May 15th, I will be going to Universal Hollywood, which I'm super excited about. And I did purchase an early bird ticket so I could explore Super Mario Brothers World an hour before the park officially opens. And that will be an entire day at Universal Hollywood. And then I fly back on Tuesday, May 16th. So yes, I'm very happy that I decided to just take the plunge and change my plans. Honestly, I love theme parks, and I really don't know much about Disneyland because I didn't know when I would get to go. Disney World has always been my home park, so I know nothing. So if you guys have any tips or tricks or have any videos that talk about the best things to do in Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, or even Universal Hollywood, please send them my way, and feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm at louisa.ruby on Instagram. You can send me video links. I will be searching the YouTubes for tips and tricks and videos that mention those things, but I would love to hear from you guys. What are your must-dos at Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, and Universal Hollywood? I do plan to vlog most of the trip, and yeah, so I'm going to Disneyland. I'm pulling a Patrick Mahomes. I've been to the world, I'm going to the land. Thank you. And it's crazy because it's coming up pretty fast. So what's nice is I don't have to wait months on months in anticipation for my trip. It is coming up fast. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a good time, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. So as I said, if you have any tips and tricks for me, please let me know. I'm gonna be learning a lot about Disneyland within the next 12 days. I have less than 2 weeks until my trip. Woo woo, that's crazy. So super exciting. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys are ready for some solo trip content coming to you soon. But thank you all so much for watching. And again, if you have any tips for Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, or Universal Hollywood, let your girl know, so I have an amazing solo trip during my time in California. So thank you guys, love you, and see you again soon with a brand new video. Bye!